I've been reacting to your crazy and silly guest stories from theme parks, and there were so many of them, I had to split it up into 2 videos. Let's roll with the Facebook edition. I asked for your stories about when you worked at parks or visited them and some of the crazy and silly guest things that you had. I just had so many of them. I already did a part 1 that was reacting to the comments on YouTube. So now we're going to hit all the ones on Facebook. And we'll see. There's a lot of them here. Let's just get rolling. Nicole Starkey writes, in Hershey Park, I've been asked if the train stopped at a different point in the park. It goes in a circle. Yeah. I can understand sometimes, hey, where does the train stop? But we would have people wanting to know if they could get off the train at Silver Dollar City in the woods. Nope. I've always wanted to tell them they weren't at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. That would be an awesome response. I've also been asked if Great Bear was super duper looper. One has a black track and the other has a bunch of blue, now white, on the track and station. Okay, so Great Bear, brown track is on top, you hang below, it does inversions. Super duper looper, best name on a coaster everywhere. Craig, I know, will agree. Track is on the bottom, old Schwarzkopf. It does have a loop, but for the most part, it just does this. One track's overhead, the other one track's on the bottom. Not the same. They do intermingle, though. Melissa Thomas. Exiting the Magic Kingdom at closing time, massive crowd of people moving very slowly down Main Street. A man behind my mother began pushing a stroller into her legs. I hate when people do this. He did a few times before she turned and told him to stop. He told her to move faster. This is like that goober who tailgates you on the freeway when you're bumper to bumper. And hello? There were people in front of her and there was nowhere to move, let alone go faster. That would be when I would just kind of try to move aside, let him go in front of me, and then I'd start whacking his legs with the stroller. You want to be a dork? Here, go faster, dude. Come on. Except that start a fight. It'd be so tempting. People like that drive me nuts. Just seriously, dude. Act like the adult. All right. Traveling Ellers. Once an SDC crossing guard told me that the train regularly travels 5 miles an hour, normally, 20 when they're in a hurry, 40 when they're really in a hurry. The Silver Dollar City train ain't going that fast. Had to be a new crossing guard because they didn't have a clue. The joke used to be that Ichabod went around the 7.4 mile an hour turn at 11.7 miles an hour. That's actually pretty close to accurate numbers as far as how fast it goes. 15 is about the top speed, and that's if they're pushing. There's a couple spots that might be able to hit 20, maybe, but they're not going to do that. It ain't doing 40. I promise you. And like I said, even 20. Nope. Oh my gosh. Ashley Hart. So this is, can you uncancel the parade and clear the snowstorm as we didn't book our holiday with snow? Said much nastier to a CM. Okay, so this has to be Disney Paris. Because it does snow there. Can't you uncancel the parade? Clear the snowstorm as we didn't book our holiday in the snow. Sorry, the weather dome broke this week. We can't figure... Yeah, people are nasty because they think you can actually do something with the weather. When's it going to end? Look, folks, I talk to God on a regular basis. I believe I hear from him. He doesn't tell me weather reports and forecasts. Doesn't happen. And yes, I would actually say that to guess. Let's see. Jim, I'm not even going to try your name. Soltysiak? Okay, I tried it. I'm sorry. I love when you overhear experts tell you how things work, like how the stretching room at Magic Kingdom is an elevator. Wrong park. Yeah, Disneyland's is the elevator. Magic Kingdom, the top goes up. You actually don't move. That the ballroom scene involves projectors. It's reflections. A little different. The characters have fans in their hats, just like the guests who say that have one in theirs. Before knowing better, I would have bet they wore maybe ice vests under their coats, but knew that fans weren't true. All the parks had the utilidors, only Magic Kingdom and small section at Epcot, although I've heard people, because they hear about it at one, they think they all do. Yeah. No, the characters don't have cool suits, although they have. Under Armour has been a huge help for that. But no ice suits, no fans. I mean, can you imagine if you walked up to a character and you heard this going on in their head from a fan running? That would be creepy. Although there are some guests that I've seen that I think that I hear that noise coming from theirs, but okay. Clint Farmer. Some people wanted to steer the train. It goes on the tracks. It stays on the tracks. It follows the tracks. You can't turn it. Why didn't they turn to get out of the way of that deer on the track? Brad Wombat Randall. At the TTC, I overheard one frustrated dad say, "Where are the rides?" You're not in the park yet, sir. This is just the transportation center. The monorail, I guess, and the boat are rides, but no, you gotta get in the park. Traveling Allers again. Said the SDC train has a horn. It's got a whistle, but that's not a horn. There's nothing. They're going. It's not a semi. There's a deer on the tracks. Blow the horn. At Disney World, when it rained or there were bugs, I heard multiple people wonder why the dome wasn't working. And they were serious, I'm sure. This is one of those things I have people that tell me, surely they can't be serious. I'm like, yes, they are serious. And don't call me Shirley. The stuff that people believe that Disney has, like, would they actually spend multiple trillions of dollars to put a dome over the park? Okay, yes, I know if you go way back, the initial model for Epcot had a dome over it. But that was never built. It was never even actually hinted at being built down in Florida. It was a futuristic city that never got built. And they ask it at other parks too. There's no weather domes, people. Hello? I just don't get it. I don't get it. People just leave me confused. All right, just a few more here. So, Michael Carl Hersheimer, by the way, great sense of humor. This guy has all sorts of stuff, but not at Disney, but I heard on a cruise ship, will the elevator take us to the front of the ship? Elevators go up and down. Front of the ship. I guess you could kind of almost think of a turbo lift on Star Trek, but even those still generally went up and down. It's not the Tower of Terror in Florida that has the fourth dimension room. Judy Ryan Polzinski. At the TTC, which of these monorails will take us back to the Animal Kingdom? At Disney MGM Studios. How do I get on the monorail from this park over to the Animal Kingdom? True story. I've got it on another video. I'll post a link. Oh my, that was a craziest guest I ever had. Yeah, why can't I get on the monorail at Animal Kingdom? Because there isn't one. Okay. Mark Wright says, at Epcot years ago, late 90s, a friend I was with had a Winnie the Pooh shirt on, and someone told them, "You have poo on your shirt." Okay, I would do, yes. Guilty. Definitely guilty. If I saw kids walking in with a Winnie the Pooh shirt, I would tell them, hey, buddy, you got poo on your shirt. If Crystal Palace was also the big character meal where the Pooh characters were. And so I would tell people, oh, you're going over to Crystal Palace? Yeah, it's the one place that you can eat and play with Pooh at the same time. The kids thought it was hysterical. Dads would chuckle. Moms would usually give me a look, the death glare like, come on, lighten up. Yes, I did use that line. Melissa Template Baron said, the meanest thing I ever heard was in the bathroom outside the Merchant of Venice. If you fall and bust your head, I'm not helping you, Mom said to a child. Okay, I have told people that, hey, if you fall and get hurt, I'll laugh. No, really, would I actually laugh if somebody got hurt? No. But see, it's only funny until somebody gets hurt, and then it's hilarious. We did use that. But, no, seriously? You don't want anybody to get hurt? But at the same time, when you see somebody doing something really dumb, it's kind of hard not to root for it. Like the lady I saw when I was taking pictures of Stitch over in Tomorrowland, and there's a lady walking out of the Buzz Lightyear ride going over the chains. And a cast member saying, ma'am, please don't step over the chains, walk around. Steps over the chain. Ma'am, please don't step over the chains. Please walk around. You're going to trip. Steps over the chain. Man, please. Steps on the chain, falls, breaks her arm. Cast member Stitch and I over at the side are all going, well, you kind of had it coming. And conveniently found an excuse to walk off stage at that point. Yeah. Okay, Megan Williams. Someone saying to their friend, I almost tripped over your shadow, bro. It's Silver Dollar City. I could have used that at Disney if I... That's a great line. I did tell people all the time, hey, your sandal's untied. Or if they're wearing a shirt, certain brand, hey, buddy, you got a gap on your shirt. Stuff like that. I loved lines like that. But that's funny. I almost tripped over your shadow. All right. Last one here. Again, Michael Carl Hersheimer. Once on Space Mountain, a grandmother and her granddaughter were in front of me on the ride when she asked her granddaughter, is this an easy, smooth ride? It's a roller coaster. Then I said, Miss, this is Space Mountain, an extreme roller coaster. Then she yells, oh no, wait till I get a hold of my granddaughter. It's okay, Grandma. It's just a little tiny kiddie ride. Nothing scary. Okay, now it doesn't go that fast, but no, it's definitely not a gentle ride. Now, Disneyland Space Mountain is a lot smoother than it was, but Walt Disney World's, no, I wouldn't call it smooth. Oh, I love the silly guest stories. I hope you've had fun with these as well. I'd love to hear yours. Please share them in the comments below. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your feedback. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe too. Thank you so incredibly much to my financial supporters, my patrons, my YouTube members. If you want to know more about that, the perks that come with it, including seeing the videos early and more, be sure to check the links below. Thank you so incredibly much for watching. God bless. There were so many of them, I've got to do a second video. There were so... Nicole Starkey writes... I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know your thoughts, your comments, your suggestions, your ideas. Be sure to share them in the comments below. Or you can contact me. There's information in the description that has my email address, fan pages, information about merchandise, and so much more. So be sure to check that out. Don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, and if you haven't already, hit the button right up there to subscribe. And in fact, if you did enjoy this, I've even got another video for you right here. And also about these wonderful people here, those are my YouTube members and my patrons, the ones whose financial support makes this possible. I couldn't do it without them. If you want to know more about that and the perks that come with it, well, be sure to check the description. There's a link right down there. Thank you so incredibly much. God bless.